It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. So just about set now, and on the hill today.
3, 4, take your base. Out. Yeah. 3, 3. Out. 3. Yeah.
One down. Todd Keenan stepping in for the Rangers. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Outside,
yeah, that's off the outside edge. Ball 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Could be a chance here for them to start.
Take your base. You're out. 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 3. You're out.
2 outs, nobody on. Todd Keenan stepping in for the Rangers. Fastball for a strike. Keenan needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Just missed.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap.
3. That's ball 4. Out. You're out. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. You're out.
2 on, 1 out. Keenan will hit next. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. This is again 5 in a row.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. Manager out of the dugout, and
now pitching.
3. You're out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 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 3. Out. You're out. 3.
2 outs, runner on first. And now Todd Keenan. Pickoff throw. Kramer back on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
On a line out towards center. And that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And 4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks. So, almost ready to get underway. And one down. And digging in for San Francisco, Will Smith. Outside low, ball one. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out looking. So he gets the call and picks up. Next for San Francisco, Will Smith. First pitch misses. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And this place is rocking. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And we're level. It's 2-2.
Well, Oracle Park has so many cool features and qualities, but there are none better than the Cubby Cove and the splash-down home runs. It's only 309 down that line, but hitting one out there in the bay is a lot harder than it looks, and you really have to get a hold.
First base. four. Take the base. Three.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding. We take a look at those numbers. Liner to second and picked on the hop. And they get the out.
Now batting, number 10.
Now it's
3. You're out. Out. 3. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. You're out.
welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, number 34.
Bingham back to work. This to center field. Blanco makes a nice running catch. Here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Arizona.
pen for the Diamondbacks,
Number
Carlos
2.
Arroyo.
3.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for the Giants, Joe Brandon. First
Count
pitch,
1-0.
not close. There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So now back to the top of the order. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Miguel Gil. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1's the count.
And a curve is down and in. Fleming is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
these players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after. Just about to get underway. Our starter in this one.
3. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
One down. Todd Keenan stepping in for the Rangers. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And that one upstairs, ball one. Guevara, in his 7th season, 24 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Guevara checks on first, and he dives back in safely. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. And now the veteran catcher, Ryan Leach. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Ball four, take your base. Ball four, take your base.
So digging in, Todd Keenan.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And that's outside.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One runs in. Out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Next.
Three. That's ball four.
One out, runner at second. Keenan getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. To third, tag, got him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Hitter, Mikey Pennington.
pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and towing the slab, Miguel Hernandez. So 2 down, Todd Keenan, the next to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Keenan needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Josh Baxter.
Three. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. You're out.
Down the third baseman, Todd Keenan.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And that's in for a strike. Keenan goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
Here's a 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Mathis hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Todd Keenan. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Corey McGregor.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now up for St. Louis, Freddie Mathis. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top. Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here's the
Ball 4, take the base. 3. You're out. Out. You're out. 3.
Todd Keenan stepping in for the Rangers.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Swing and a foul out of play. Keenan getting to start at third, 26 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. That one outside, and the count even 1-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. In the air, left side, Lopes on the move. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, Ryan Leach.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Leach. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Todd Keenan. Lehman back to work. Outside low, 1-0.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire at-bat are pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
Ryan Leach.
You're out. 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 3. You're out. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Todd Keenan will hit next. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. 2 down.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between
Now
that sharp.
3. 3. Out. Out. That's ball 4. 3. 3. You're out. 3. 3.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound in this.
3 out. You're out. 3 out. 3 out. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. Out. You're out.
One down. Todd Keenan stepping in for the Rangers.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Barnwell at first, one gone. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some.
Ball 4, take the base. You're out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. Out. 3. Out.
Two down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Todd Keenan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3. Go. All set for the.
Out. 3. You're out. 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 You're out. 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 You're out. 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 Ball 4. Take your base. Out. You're out. Out. That's ball 4.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's a ball.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That's low.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 3-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone and then.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Up next for the Rangers, Todd Keenan. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Barnwell around third. One run across, coming home. And he boots it. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. And Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Steven Cruz.
That's ball 4.
And this one ends with the score 8. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Texans. So just about set now. Getting the
3 out. Out. You're out. 3 out. 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 3.
One down. Todd Keenan stepping in for the Rangers. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Keenan in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And that's way high. 1-1.
1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's down and away. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 1 and the Rangers nothing. outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Todd Keenan. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Out.
Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back in.
3. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 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 3. Out. 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 3.
Next to hit, Todd Keenan.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
First offering, and it just misses.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swing and a chopper out to short. They get the force. Inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Take the base. Out. You're out.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Keenan now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. One run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Blair Strong.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Blair Strong.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Ryan Leach. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Just off the inside edge.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Outside. 2-0.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. And the road team. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Athletics. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill in this one, Steve Rowe. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough
Leading
to
off
get.
One down. Now the third baseman, Todd Keenan. And there's a strike. Keenan needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Second inning here, no score. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective.
Three. Ball four. Take the base. Out. Three. You're out. Three. 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 Out. Out. Three.
Man at first with one gone. Now Todd Keenan. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Keenan checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw to second, and he threw it away. But a great backup there, and no one will move up.
Now batting number 12.
Three. Three. You're out. 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 You're out. Out. Three. You're out. Ball four. Take your base. Three.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Rowe back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
late on that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels.
Three out. 3 out. You're out. That's ball 4. Out. 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 You're out.
Now at the plate, Josh Bennett. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's out to center field. Rosario should have this one and makes the grab. And that is that. New inning. So up next, Todd Keenan.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Vasquez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Gone. He circles the bases. That's a special one. 100 career homers. It's 5-4.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Pitching for
So
the
they turn
A's,
things over to one of their young
Number
arms, Johnny Noble.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Waldron sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Jason Kramer. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Noble is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Hinojosa in the box now. Takes strike one. Throw over to first. Kramer dives back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The A's take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the three.
It's the Miami Marlins going up. All right, just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one.
You're out. 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 You're out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. You're out. Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take the base. First base. You're out. 3. That's ball 4.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. It's the Miami Marlins going up. Just about ready to go. And on the hill.
3. Out. You're out. 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 You're out. 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 3. Out. You're out. 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 You're out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 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 You're out. Out. take the base. 3. Out.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs.
It's the Miami Marlins about to get started here. And on the hill here today, Jeff McCallum. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Ball 4. Out. You're out. 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 Ball 4, take the base. You're out. 3. 3. Out. Out. You're out. Out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take the base. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Out. Out. 3. You're out. 3.
well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
9-0 your final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, DeMarcus.
You're out. 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 3. You're out.
And now for the Marlins, Dan Collum.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total. This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Now here is Dan Collum.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ball 4, take the base. You're out. Out. 3. You're out. 3. 3.
So a man at first. Dan Collum, the next up for the Marlins. He is struck out and he is walked. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. Two outs. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Marlins. Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Now
we have a new pitcher on the mound. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Dan Collum. And that drops in for a strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
Got him looking. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now
Here comes. It's the Philadelphia Phillies. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Matthew Rico. Singing he's been outstanding.
You're out. 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 3. You're out.
Dan Collin, the next up for the Marlins.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Oh, this is off the second base bag. And that keeps the inning going. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Steve. Here's the third baseman, Dan Collin. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
0-2.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. You're out. 3. 3. You're out.
Dan Collin, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. That's outside,
off the plate.
and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one not close. The count now 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. New pitcher for the Marlins, Juan Vargas. So 2 down, and here is Dan Collum, 1 for 3. Makes a sliding stop, gathers and throws, and what a play! Ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab here.
3. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
First and second, 1 out. Bauer, the next to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Anthony.
That's ball 4. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. You're out. 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 You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Jackie Bauer. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Bauer needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
It's through for a hit. Fires to the plate. The tag out.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
Next is
Ball four, take the base.
just missed. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, 2 down. The 2-2 on the way. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throws to first, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitch. So runner at second, 2 down. Bauer digs in now, 1 for 3. That's in there, and it's 0-1. West checks the runner. Ibarra back in on a dive. Man at second. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, center field. Gonzalez sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Melendez back to work. That one's in there. 0-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Lamont Calvert up and throwing.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant.
It's the Colorado Rockies and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and on to hit.
Three. Ball four. Take your base. That's ball four. You're out. Out. You're out. Ball four. Take your base. Out. Three. You're out. Three. Ball four. You're out. Out. You're out. Out.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for
back,
the
and a new
Tigers.
arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Damon
33.
Payne.
Coming on to face the righty
Leading
here.
off
And
for the
he's been
Rockies,
fantastic
shortstop,
against him
number
this year.
32.
His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And that one wrapped foul. Payne, a 6-foot righty, 23 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Right through there for a strike. And a slider misses down and away. Just off the inside corner. 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Next offering way upstairs. In the air, left field. Snyder drops steps, heads back on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a
You're out. Out. Three. Ball four. Take the base. Three.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the eighth and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the ninth. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. It's the Minnesota Twins and the. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher.
Ball 4, take the base. You're out. Three. That's ball 4. Three. 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 Three.
Back here. At the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Bauer needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 17.
Here's the catcher, Chauncey Dobson.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him.
First base. Ball 4, take your base. You're out.
Davis back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Bauer working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. And downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
You know, variant speeds
Now
can be just as
number
useful
17.
for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all.
Ball 4, take the base. You're out. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3. 3.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. In the air out towards right center. Richards sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2.
That's ball 4.
Head to the bottom of the ninth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Jess McClure. And the first offering is not close.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Nope.
That one missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
In this
2 balls,
situation,
1
you
strike.
expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And no one can get there. And a good start to the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight,
Now
Boog, so I don't think
batting,
that
number
one
2.
will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Darren Davis won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Rex Goldberg comes on trying to close it out.
Coming
Now
on for the
pitching
save
for
here,
Minnesota.
and something he couldn't get done in
Number
his last
5.
appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
Stepping in, Robert Barron. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound
No ball, 1
defense.
strike.
Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Goldberg, a former All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. That missed by
1
a
and 2.
lot. And the count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Now
Come in
batting,
and
number 11.
close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle
That's
in,
the ball.
and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
That to right. Richards. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 0.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Giancarlo Ibarra next up for the Blue Jays. And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's the strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Strike 2.
Strike 2.
McClure off of
1 ball,
first with
2
2
strikes.
away. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. This could end it.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got it. That's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just
Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
It's the New York Yankees taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound now, Andy Smooth.
You're out. 3.
So 2 down. And up next for New York, DeAndre Averill. First pitch,
outside.
just misses. That one drilled left field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second. In there safely.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now, Marco Escobar. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. That one out to right. Mathis makes the play, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, and going to the mound in Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding. We take a look at those numbers. Smooth back to work. And that one is in for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Marco Escobar. He's 0 for 1. And that one missing low. One out, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands.
Here in St. Louis, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, DeAndre Averill. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and That's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that one is inside.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. North going back. Long gone. An absolute smash to left. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-1. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. No, Boone, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Escobar in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And another ball. Smooth. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat.
Now batting.
And next
number
for New York,
84.
DeAndre Averill. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
On the ground at first. He takes it on his own. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carmen Moreno.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Riley McDaniel stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. First and second. 2 outs. Averill now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And they lead by 2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Emery Lord.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now here is Marco Escobar. And that's in for a strike. And that's too high. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Riley McDaniel waiting to hit for the Yankees. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Howard Gillespie.
Comes on looking for his 30th. This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. About to get started here. And on the hill, Gilbert. Bottom of the first. Digging in is this. Back to the top of the order. And here's the Twins lead.
Ball four. Take your base. Three. You're out.
3-2 the final score for Chris. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Colorado Rockies. Almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one.
Leading off.
Three. You're out. Ball four. Take your base. Three. That's ball four. Three. You're out. Ball four. Take your base. Three. Out. You're out. Ball four. Take your base. You're out. Three. You're out. You're out.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, David Lehman. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Jermaine Stokes. Inside, just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump.
The Turnpike Series continues now as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Jermaine Stokes. Close one, doesn't get the call.
Ball, no strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
He was all over that one. Got it.
Lionel Pollard gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stokes in the box again, takes a strike. Sways through that.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, you rarely ever.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. 3.
Go ahead run on base. Stokes the next to hit.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Here goes the runner. And that is out of play. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Ground ball right side. Could be 2. Matos to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down.
is here. Leading off, Jermaine Stokes. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. First pitch misses. Tap foul at the plate. And a pitch. Inside. And a count 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
So that slider was way out of the zone, and for me,
Now pitching
on the mound
for the
now for the
Pirates.
Pirates, Kiki.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. You're out.
This one finishes with a final.